Hello YouTubers. Yeah, today's program is the what is for breakfast. Breakfast is scrambled eggs. My good neighbor gave me a not so good rating on lawnmower, and he said it doesn't run. Probably just need some gas or put some gas there. You will probably able to start it. So this is what happened. I took it apart, and it's indeed there's a scrambled eggs inside for breakfast. And then looks like the head, lots of carbon. The valve looks like okay, and also the cylinder wall looks pretty decent. Yeah, nice and smooth, no scars, just some wear and tear. It's about this casting iron cylinder as they advertised. So it's aluminum rod, aluminum connecting rod, and then aluminum piston. So this rod gives up, and then being scrambled eggs inside due to the momentums of the. So far, that's where I fished a bunch of little crabs or pieces out, and there's some finer ones. I will do further cleaning, make sure I catch them all. Okay. Other than that, I might have to remove the cranking cranks out and see how good they are. It looks like they smeared a lot of aluminum on there. I'm not quite sure. If I polish back to the steel, we'll see the specs. So far, there's some damage caused by a piece. This piece wedged against the. So far, two bolts is still there. Two bolts still there. Okay. This piece wedged against one of the valve lobes, and it caused this piece to break off. And then that's the only aftermath of a fall apart connecting rod. Well, folks might want to see and figure out why it's like that. When I took this rating more, which is my good neighbor say, here we go, you can probably need some gas or a rebuilt carburetor, you can get it running. Yeah, of course. It's a oldie, about 25 years old, from Canadian Tire. And then there's a lot more wear and tears on the main frame, but those things are so easy to either to rebuild or replace or whatever. But the thing that is the motor, it's an older style Briggs and Stratton. They call them industrial, commercial. But looks like if you look at the bottom sumps, I see the oil seal is weak. There's a wetness all over. That means they're leaking oil. So the guy just keeps running it until the oil is so low, and then yeah, it looks like this is a splashing model. They're just splashing oil all over. That's all they need. It doesn't have an oil pump or something. So it's pretty straightforward. And then, so, should I do something about this? First of all, I have to take the flywheel out and check the crank. If the crank journal is still in the specs, I might just order a connecting rod. The piston looks like a average wear and tear. No major scars or anything. So they impacted a little bit here, there. See? They impacted a little bit due to the smaller part. Look, the aluminum shavings is everywhere. Here we go. Don't know. It could be a project. The starter looks good. I tried it. It's running good. And the carburetor need a good clean up. The only question is that if you can rebuild that base, I'll give JB Welding the the professional strength a try, and then see if I can JB welding that little breaking off part. And then I could be probably making that a second video. So this is where it's for the breakfast. Scrambled eggs, folks. Yeah. I guess most folks saying, oh, this is terrible, this thing's wasted. I'll give it a try. I might put it back to life again. I did quite a few repairs on those smaller engines, and then they are lovely to work on because they're simple. But this we call it catastrophic failure. It's not meant for the Briggs and Stratton, but it's mostly due to the ignorance of the owners who the oil is low. He doesn't put oil in there. This is a splashing model, so there's no oil pump. So if oil low, something might suffer. And then so the thing suffering, I guess, is the when the splash doesn't get onto the connecting rod crank journal, the crank journal might get wear and tear, overheating, blah blah blah, and then eventually resulting a failure. And then those are reputable engines, very reputable. So what I'll do is I'll go through it, clean it up, and then check out the specification, see whether that crank journal is still reusable, and then I'll go and get a connecting rod. There we go. Thank you so much. Here's a skeleton for that good neighbor's gift, and then hopefully the things can come back to life again. I'll give it a try. Thank you so much. Enjoy the sunny days.